Hello, welcome to lesson 6. We're going to take a look at construct relationship and we're going to take a look at a chart of frequent irregular nouns. For the construct relationship, Biblical Hebrew does not have any equivalent to the English preposition of. Instead of relationships, they're expressed by joining words together in the construct relationship. This typical construct relationship, often called Shemihot, consists of two elements, a noun in the construct state and one in the absolute state. So the construct state is pronounced as niche mark. The absolute state is sumek, meaning supporting. So for instance, for the phrase the word of the king, reading from right to left, it's devar, meaning word, ha melech, meaning the king. And because this word is in the absolute form and it has the definite article ahead of pata, the whole construct chain is definite. So it becomes the word of the king, even though there is no definite article in front of the word. Devar. The whole construct chain is now definite. It's translated in English as the word of the king. So only the masculine plural and feminine singular nouns have distinctive construct morphology. However, the vocalization of a noun in construct often differs from its vocalization when not in construct form. So here are some examples. There is no need to memorize this is just for knowledge. Because our purpose is to learn how to recognize words and grammatical forms to read the Bible. So here are the singular, plural, and dual forms of the word davar. So in absolute form, davar is davar. In construct form becomes devar. For feminine forms, we have adama, meaning ground. And then in construct form, we have atmat. Notice that the hey transforms to a tav from absolute to construct forms. So for the masculine form plural of the word davar, it becomes devarim. And in construct form, it becomes divrei. Divrei. Notice that in construct form, the mem is dropped. In the feminine absolute form, for plural, Adama becomes Adamot. Adamot. And in construct form, it's Art Mode. Art Mode. In dual forms, the masculine form of a word can become this. In absolute form, it's Devaraim. Devaraim. And in construct form, the mem is dropped, so it becomes Divrei. Divrei. For the dual form of a feminine word, from Adama, it can become At Mahaim. At Mahaim. And in construct form, the mem is dropped, so it can become art me hey. Art me hey. So when two nouns are in a construct relationship, they're treated as a compound. The two words are considered to be a prosodic phrase, and a major phrase stress is on the absolute noun. This phenomenon is similar to the stress change in English compounds. For instance, a white house versus white house. As noted above, the lack of major stress of the construct noun is often affects its vocalization. For instance, in the word davar, which is in the absolute form, when it's used in the construct form to mean the word of, and then this is the name of God. So according to Jewish traditions, whenever I see the word of God, which is symbolized by the characters Yud He Vav He, I should refrain from pronouncing it so that it's more respectful of God's name. So whenever I see Yud He Vav He, I will pronounce it as Adonai. So the word of Adonai is Devar Adonai. So you can see that there is some vocalization change from the absolute form to the construct form. The construct form is often attached to an absolute noun with a vocab. This is a graphical signal that the two words are stressed as a single unit. A noun in construct cannot have a definite article. However, if the construct, if the absolute noun is definite, then the construct noun inherits its definiteness. So, for instance, the phrase "the prophets of Adonai" in 1 Kings 18:4, the first word means prophets, Nevi'e, which means prophets, Adonai. And because God is a definite entity, the whole construct chain becomes definite, so it becomes the prophets of Adonai, the prophets of God. In the second phrase here, the goal of the land from Genesis 2:12, Zehav haaretz. Because there's a definite article here, ha, the whole construct chain becomes definite. So in English becomes the goal of the land. So in summary, if the absolute form of the word has a definite article, or if you know that the entity is a definite entity, is a specific entity, the whole construct chain becomes definite as well. The meanings expressed by the construct relationship are similar to English of. So when we do translation, we can add the word of to express the possessiveness of the phrase. So for instance, the word of Adonai is translated as Adonai's word from Ezekiel 1:3. So in Hebrew is Devar Adonai. Devar Adonai. So the next phrase, the fear of Adonai from Proverbs 1:7. Year art Adonai. Year art Adonai. So even though we only see fear and Adonai with a dash here, with a makaf here, we can add the word of so that it flows more smoothly in English. The next phrase is and the garments of holiness, meaning the holy garments from Exodus 29:29. So notice that the first character here is a Vav with a Dagesh. It's pronounced as U. That's because the word starts with bat. So U Big De Ha Kodesh. U Big De Ha Kodesh. So it's translated as and the garments of holiness. A construct relationship can have more than one construct form, all related to one absolute noun. For instance, in this phrase, all of the days of Adam from Genesis 5:5. Kol Yemei Adam. All of the days of Adam. A construct relationship can also have a single construct noun related to coordinated absolute nouns. So, however, the construct noun is repeated in two coordinated constructs. For instance, in these two examples, and in the eyes of God and in the eyes of man from Proverbs 3:4, we see in Hebrew, Beyene Elohim ve Adam. Beyene Elohim ve Adam. And in the eyes of God and in the eyes of man. So notice that this word Elohim means gods in plural. So I shall not comment on the theological aspect of this word, but it's indeed in plural. So it's interesting that we can see more details in Hebrew when we read the source language of God's words. So in the next example, Elohei ha-shamayim ve Elohei ha-aretz. The God of heaven and the God of earth from Genesis 24:3. Here's a chart of frequent irregular nouns. We will not read everything, but I just like to analyze this chart together with you so that we can see some distinctive features. So in general, you can see that in the construct form, the vowels are shortened compared to the absolute forms. This is because there is a need to spread out the vocalization of the words to the next word that the first word is attached to. And also, we can see that there's some transformation of some characters, such as hey in the absolute forms to tough in the construct forms. So, in the plural forms, there's also some transformation of the words. For instance, in the plural absolute forms, words that end with a man become drop in the construct forms over here. So we have to note that when we see, for example, words that end with a yod, it means that it's in the construct form, but the mem has been dropped. So finally, let's take a look at some useful vocabulary. The first word is Avraham. Avraham, meaning Abraham. The second word is Avram. Avram, meaning Abraham. The next word is Aharon. Aharon. Aaron. The next word is Amar. Amar, meaning said, but it's indicated by a Q. Q means cow, so it means cow, but its meaning is said. But it really should be said. Said. The next word is Babylon is pronounced in Hebrew as Bavel. Bavel. The next word is flesh. It's pronounced in Hebrew as Basa. Basa. Notice that the dot on the scene is on the left, so there's no H. It's S-I-N instead of S-H-I-N. So it's Basa. Basa. The next word is life. Ha Yim. Ha Yim. The next word is sword. Heref. Heref. The next word is a conjunction meaning just as, when, or as. Ka Asher. Ka Asher. The next word is thus or so. In Hebrew, it's pronounced as kol. Kol. The next word is the first word on the top right. It means messenger or angel. In Hebrew, it's pronounced as Ma'ak. Ma'ak. The next word is place. Makom. Makom. In plural form, is pronounced in Hebrew as Mekomot. Mekomot. The next word means stand. It's pronounced in Hebrew as Ahmad. Ahmad. The next word is Philistines. In plural form, it's pronounced in Hebrew as Philistine. Philistine. That's in the plural form. In singular form, it's pronounced as Philistine. Philistine. The next word is Pharaoh. In Hebrew, it's pronounced as Pa-o. Pa-o. The next word means host, army, or hard service. In Hebrew, it's pronounced as Zava. Zava. That's in the singular form. In plural form, it's pronounced as Zevaot. Zevaot. The next one is voice or sound. In Hebrew, it's pronounced as kol. Kol. The next word is settle or dwell. In Hebrew, it's pronounced as Sha'an. Sha'an. So the last word at the bottom is hear or listen. In Hebrew, it's pronounced as shama, shama. So if we combine it with another word, be, kol, shama, it means obey. To listen to the voice is to obey. Shalom. Thank you for watching this. May you be blessed by the learning of God's language. Thank you.